Hear ye, golf people. In my mind, Cobra is the most innovative brand in golf right now as I make this video, and I invite you on this video to prove me wrong. I'm gonna lay out the key evidence on why Cobra is doing things no other brand is doing, and they are making huge waves and huge strides for golf technology. Let's get right into it, guys. Exhibit A, I present the fact that Cobra is the first company that has used 3D printed technology in their golf clubs. I'm talking specifically about their line of putters that rolled out last year. In fact, right here behind me, I have one. This is the Cobra Agera, and if you can see, the body of this is a very complex shape that was actually 3D printed. The plastics and polymers that go into 3D printing are of course a lot less heavy than metal, so they can move weight around a little bit easier. It allows for rapid prototyping and allows you to create complex shapes and designs you would not otherwise be able to do. This is really tech forward, and whether you think this is a gimmick or you think this is the real deal, I think we've all got to admit this is a pretty innovative thing to do. Exhibit B is going to be one length irons. They are the singular brand that has really promoted this system, and they've really gone in full force with it. Every year they've taken their most popular sets and created a one length option. They of course have a huge name in Bryson behind this and to be the spokesman for the one length system. His results out on tour speak for themselves. I actually had the opportunity at the PGA show a few years back to see a presentation Bryson give on the one length system. I gotta say, ever since, my interest has been really peaked. Very soon on this channel, you will be seeing a one length iron review, but the fact that a 4-iron is the same length as a pitching wedge will kind of blow your mind. What that does, of course, is it uncomplicates the golf swing. It gives you one motion to master, and believe it or not, the distance gain or loss, depending on where you are in the set, is not as big as you'd think it would be. I think it's a very cool concept, and while Cobra was not the first company to create one length irons, that designation belongs to Tommy Armour. They have certainly been the one brand out there to really push the technology forward and to keep releasing new models. Guys, I've got more evidence to present to you, but before I do, I want to say thanks to playbetter.com, who supports this show. They stock a full range of Cobra golf clubs, as well as many of the main manufacturers. If you're in the market for golf technology, or if you're a tech head like me, you will love what playbetter.com has in their inventory. They've got all the best gadgets you see on this show. They're the home of free 48-hour shipping across the continental US, the best prices on the internet. And by using playbetter.com to buy your Cobra golf clubs, as well as that golf technology, obviously helps support this show, and I greatly appreciate it. I've got a link down below. Check them out and see everything they've got to offer, an incredible selection. Exhibit C for you today is going to be the use of SICK face technology, S-I-K. I actually did a couple of reviews using SICK putters, and right now I have in fact been using a SICK face putter, the Cobra Sport 45. What SICK face technology allows you to do is have descending loft, which it promotes a consistent roll no matter where you strike the putter on the club face. Out on course, the results to my eye are astounding. I have never had a putter that rolled better than these SICK face putters. You can see the little printing on the ball rolling perfectly in line once you strike that putt. I do feel with the SICK face, you've got to hit the putt a little bit firmer, considerably firmer than something like a Scotty Cameron, for instance. And I think that's a huge benefit because it helps me at least keep those putts online longer. SICK, of course, is its own brand, but the use of SICK face technology in Cobra and the fact that they're, again, dedicated to pushing the envelope and pushing technology really impresses me. Exhibit D is the fact that Cobra was one of the first, if not the first brand, to release the Arcos grip alongside their club. So when you buy a club from Cobra, you've already got automatically built into it an Arcos grip. This allows you to tap into one of the most technologically advanced AI systems out there where you can track your performance, your stats, and really break down the strengths and weaknesses of your game. It's something that average mere mortals like us really need in order to improve our scores. The fact that Cobra has embraced this technology since the very beginning, of course, sets them apart in my mind. Now, if you're like me, not all of my clubs in my bag are from the same brand. And the cool thing about the Arco system is just having one grip allows you to get the rest of the grips from Arcos as well as a free trial of the software. So this allows golfers to tap into an incredibly powerful system without having to dish out any cash up front. Exhibit E is going to be tour length options for their drivers. Now again, other manufacturers may be able to customize the length of the shaft for you, or you may be able to do that yourself. But the fact that Cobra literally builds specifically tour length drivers, these are usually about an inch shorter than a standard length shaft, what Ricky Fowler has used out on tour for a long time. That has really opened up people's eyes to the fact that you don't have to play a regular length shaft, and you may even gain some benefits like more control from doing so. Again, just another example of how Cobra is pushing and promoting new technologies and really moving this game forward in unexpected ways. Exhibit F is going to be the overall design language of Cobra right now. It only takes a passing glance to realize that Cobra's designs are in a lot of ways futuristic and definitely extremely modern. These are just very cool designs. I have a design background. For many years, I ran a marketing and design agency, and I really do appreciate great design. If you look at the Forge Tech line of clubs this year, absolutely beautiful minimalistic design. And then you've got something like those Ajera putters or even the Cobra LTD X using multi-material construction, using matte finishes, using dark colors, as well as these bright pops of metallic and yellow and things like that. They are really coloring outside the lines when it comes to their design language. And I, for one, really think they're making beautiful clubs. And I know more and more people these days are really concerned about the aesthetics of their clubs. And if you are, I think you've got to take a look at Cobra here. So guys, there's my evidence. I invite you to prove me wrong. If you think there is a manufacturer out there doing it better than Cobra, I am all ears. In fact, I am by no means a Cobra fanboy. I do play the Cobra putter right now, but that's the only Cobra club in my bag. That said, there is a lot of great clubs coming out of Cobra, and I really do believe they're doing it right. Let me know what you think down below. And if you want to see an amazing set of irons that Cobra produced this year, take a look at this video. I think you're really going to enjoy that one and be impressed. That's it for me today, guys. I'll catch you back here very soon on another edition of Let's Play Through.